Staying in Europe, Spain and Italy have criticized Germany's proposal for a watchdog to oversee debt-ridden countries. But it's a concept that could get some traction. Market analyst David Buik agrees someone needs to take control of the debt crisis.
I think the first thing we need to do is that the panic button doesn't need to be hit, because Angela Merkel is playing a very clever game because she holds all the aces in the hole. And the fact remains, she knows that the European Union and the euro will survive, because without them, we've almost got anarchy in Europe. Of that, there is no question of any doubt. So slowly, they're getting there. But we have got with those Mediterranean countries, some really serious problems. And we are very frustrated with our European politicians because the emphasis has gone away from what I call European unity to looking after sovereign interests. And particularly at the moment, we've got Spain and Italy very much under the microscope. Spain is frankly bust. Its banking system is in the most dreadful state of disrepair. Rajoy can play brinkmanship as long as he likes. At the end of the day, he's going to need a bailout. What he tried to do today, as we understand it, is rumoured is to persuade Mario Monti, the Italian Prime Minister, to go with him for the Oliver Twist begging bowl, and Monti is having none of it, because I think he feels that Italy's in a much better state.
David, why doesn't Spain just, if the entire market wants Spain to ask for a formal bailout, what's really stopping them from doing so? I mean, they're not going to get significantly better terms by waiting.
It's political. It's basically, Rajoy feels that if he goes for the bailout, then he's surrendered his sovereignty to the European Union, and it says that he has to do exactly what he's told. And no political government, whatever country it is, wants to do that. I mean, we're already seeing it with Greece. I mean, Greece is a hopeless case, and the European Union would get a huge amount of credit, in my opinion, if they would say, go in peace, let the drachma come back, let it be devalued by 50%. That would attract lots of big companies, maybe American companies, to come to the Piraeus and open up with really good tax advantages. Well, you have a massive tourist industry there.
I want to ask you about the article you wrote for The Independent, the UK newspaper. I want to read off the title here. It says, "Our dithering politicians should copy Singapore and act now to raise morale." Could you help us clarify specifically what you mean by that?
Singapore is a tremendous advertisement for how to do things in a very positive manner. When the chips are down, you deal with it, and then you ask the questions afterwards. And I think that is something that is clearly missing, because we've got such a fragmented European Union, whether you're dealing with 17 or 27 countries. It would work brilliantly with 6. We don't have 6, we have 17, and it's an absolute mess. So somebody really has to take control. The only person who can take control is Germany, but there again, Angela Merkel's got her own election next year, and she's very reluctant to throw the baby out with the bathwater. But the only way that you're going to see anything positive happen out of this is by somebody taking absolute control and being almost dictatorial.